year? Woo! Not the musician, I'll get to that later. Yeah, Jewel rules. Actually, I'll talk about that now. Where are my Jewel fans at? The musician. Just we're gonna go back around to the musician. No, like, I have this game I like to play. I feel like we need to loosen up a little bit, so I'll play a game with you. It's called, Is It Biblical Scripture or Jewel Lyrics? I think you guys get the gist of it. I'm gonna say something, you're gonna guess whether it's one of those. All right, here we go. My hands are small, I know, for they are not yours, they are my own. Which one is it, Jewel Lyrics or Biblical Scripture? Jewel. We're all saying Jewel? You're wrong, guys, because Jewel Lyrics are Biblical Scripture, you fucking Philistines. Have you never heard Jewel, goddammit? It's angelic. I had to quit drinking, not because I wanted to, but because I got a DUI, and I don't know if you know this, but if you get a DUI in Alabama, you get this thing called an interlock put on your car. Do y'all know what that is? It's a thing that you have to breathe inside of to start your car. I had that on my car now. When I went to court to get it, though, the judge, swear to God, the fucking judge said this to me. He was like, all right, we're gonna give you DUI charge, and we're gonna put an interlock system on your car for 5 years. Said it just like that. He was like, that's a tough break, buddy. Sorry. It's like, you're the judge. Like, you don't have to do this. I will suck your dick if you don't do this, please. And then I did. He gave me 2 years. So, chopped it down, baby. I knew you guys were cool. Big fan of movies. As he mentioned, I do a podcast. Ugh, I hate fucking saying that. Yeah, it's fun. We all like movies, but one of my favorite things is going to the movies, and I like watching the trailers before I have to get there to see the trailers. A lot of good shit coming out this year. But I did see a couple, like, here's one trailer that I'm for sure not going to go see. Have you guys seen the trailer for Tyler Perry's Why Did I Plan My Wedding on 9/11? No? We didn't see that? You're not curious to see that movie? It's not going to be good. I had a lot of friends in high school that had kids when we were in high school, and I've been out of high school for like 10 years now, and the coolest part about that, like having friends that have kids, is like seeing like a person grow. I know it sounds weird, like I can't look like this and say that I like kids, like I'm well aware of that. It's a hard sell. Hard sell, but I'm good with kids. You just gotta trust me. But yeah, like it is cool. It's cool when it's your friends' kids, because you're like, wow, you're 10 years old now. Where is the time going? You know, time goes by so fast. Like when you see a child grow up before your eyes. That's cool when it's your friends' kids. When it's your drug dealers' kids, it like takes on a whole fucking new meaning. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as your drug dealer's kids, instead of being like, oh wow, where's the time go? 10 years? You're like, oh wow, 10 years, where's the time go? I've been doing coke that fucking long? Holy shit. Maybe put a cork in that. I don't know if I've hammered this home enough, but I'm sober now. I'm a sober man now. Yeah, thank you. One person. No, I feel fine. It's great. But I just flew in from Myrtle Beach, and boy, are my arms covered in track marks. Cause holy shit! Like, is the cheap export there heroin? Like, that's all anybody does there. I don't, you know, but I like to party just like anybody else. So when I'm at Myrtle Beach, I like to do this thing called a Myrtle Beach speedball that I concocted. It's fun, you can try it. It sounds really bad, but check this out. It's a Myrtle Beach speedball. What you do is go to the gas station. All the ingredients are there pretty much. You just get 4 Vivas in, chug every one of those, 2 Monster Energy drinks, chug both of them like immediately. Then you gotta find like 2 or 3 Sublime Fins, smoke some resin with them in the back of a Chevy Corsica. And then just have a fat redneck roll you up in a Confederate flag towel and push you into the ocean. It's really nice. I I know it sounds like it. It's as good as it sounds, baby. It's also a Myrtle Beach funeral, because that's for sure how everybody there dies, too. No doubt. I really hate the saying, money can't buy happiness. A lot of people have been saying it to me recently, and it's like, do you not watch the news? Because if you did, you wouldn't say money can't buy happiness to me, because you would know that my son's out on a $10,000 ransom right now. It's cool, like, I get it, I'm just joking, I don't have a son. Anymore, he's dead. I don't have 10 grand laying around. Like, it's been a tough week, to say the least. I don't do a lot of impressions, but I do have one. Would you guys like to hear it? Alright, this is Jim Carrey. It's from the movie Dumb and Dumber. Here we go. You guys want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Don't vaccinate your children, it's poison! Pretty spot on. I don't know if you've been following his progress, but Jim Carrey, we need to check on him. He's not doing great. I've been trying to lose weight. Not for vain reasons, like I don't really care how I look, obviously. I just don't want what I like to call a fat dude six-pack. You've probably all seen it. A fat dude six-pack, it's when you're so fat you sit down and have 3 fat rolls and a surgical scar from open heart surgery down the middle. Not doing it. Not doing that. I used to work at a pizza place, and can you tell? It's like, this dude for sure delivers pizza and calls it a career. 30. No, I used to work at a pizza place, and it was an open kitchen, and I would slap the dough, and a lot of customers would come in and want to, watch it, and you get a lot of questions like, hey, how do you learn how to do that? How do you learn how to slap dough? And it's pretty simple. Like, I can explain it to you. What you do is you get a piece of dough and flatten it with your hand. You get a rolling pin and roll it over it. And then you drop out of college twice. I would say maybe pick up a crippling alcohol addiction on top of it to really hammer it home. I suppose I'll leave you all with this. I got fired from a pizza place recently. I've worked so many fucking pizza jobs, you don't even know. You guys don't even know. Don't hire me if you own a pizzeria. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's crazy. This is the best firing I've ever had, because it was over bullshit. And at the time, like, I was in a new place in my life where I had matured a little bit. And if it were any other point in my life, I probably would have caused a scene about it or tried to start a fight with somebody. But I'm past that now. I'm an adult. So I got on Twitter and blasted the company publicly. It's the adult thing to do. I thought it was funny, like I just went on there and I was like, hey, I'll say the name of the place, Paws and Pons. They hire white supremacists. Fuck them. I hate that place. Don't fucking eat there. Yeah, fucking fuck them. Yeah, fuck it and fuck them too. Yeah, this took a weird turn. But yeah. But I got on there and I was like, hey, Paws and Pons Birmingham, I found cum on my pizza. Is that standard for y'all or what? And yeah, about the same response that it got on Twitter. I feel like it should have got like 1 million retweets, but that's neither here nor there. And I had an old coworker text me and be like, hey, did you know when you tweet at Paws and Pons, it streams across every TV at every location in the bar? I did not know that, but you guys know it now, and you should do that! Thanks, guys, you've been awesome.